What is up there, Guardians? My name is Paul, and today we are talking about the weekly update. It's kind of a pre-patch review. What we know is going to be coming out next Tuesday, January 13th, according to Bungie. So let's break these down and talk a little bit about them. Let's just first say that the Crota cheese is gone. Sayonara, get out of here. Goodbye and good riddance. Or like the famous NSYNC song goes. I'm gonna let that go. If you guys know that song, do you feel like less of a Guardian, right? Did you put that together? Alright, anyway, so, where were we? Oh yes, Crotas End cheeses are pretty much gone. They're fixing it according to the Bungie.net update. So, what we're looking at right here are lots of significant changes, and I'll explain these to you. So, first things first, the Crotas End updates. Now, the existing pit treasure chest reward moved to killing Irut, the Deathsinger. She has a chance to drop exotic weapons and armor, class pieces, and radiant materials. So, basically, that chest that you can, like, kill yourself and have, you know, respawn in one of the left doors or something like that with a little orange light above them. That chest is still there, but it no longer can drop exotics and class items, so on and so forth. Now it only has radiant materials, so you can get shards or something from that. So now the only way to get exotics from this raid is by killing the Deathsinger and by killing Crota, which is perfectly fine by me. I think they needed to fix that. I don't know how that even got out the door. Like, let's just make it so no one even has to fire a bullet but can get exotics. Deal! Count me in. So, moving on over. Pit encounter. Remove the physics impulse created by exploding lanterns. So those guys that like to hop on top and get blasted across the map, that cheese is gone. Bridge encounter. Players will now be required to cross the bridge in order to complete the bridge encounter. Players will now be required to wait for the bridge to be completed prior to crossing with the sword. So, all those people that wanted to do like the Sunsinger, you know, Fireborn ability and try to, you know, cheese across and then shoot across, that stuff's gone too. So the bridge cheese is officially gone and out of the way. If you guys have only used the cheese and you guys do not know how to do it legitimately, I'll leave a link. I have two-part videos down below in the description for those that have not had the opportunity to do it legit. It's actually very, very easy. One is the first video will be the bridge part. The second video will be on how to defeat the Singer and Crota. So, now that that plug's out of the way, the Deathsinger encounter. Fix a rare case where the Shriekers would not spawn, preventing players from reaching the Deathsinger. That's one of the glitches and one of the bugs that I've seen. It's also, I've also seen a bug where you actually kill her and the timer still goes down. They didn't address that. Not sure if it's that common or if I've just only ran into it 18 times. I don't know what that is, but maybe in the future. Crota encounter. Two sword bearers will no longer spawn at the same time at the outset of the encounter. There is a chance people have been able to do this before to get two sword bearers. That's just out of the way now. Crota will now recover from his kneeling state after a player quits. So that Crota cheese where people disconnect and they leave him forever kneeling, what they call the forever kneeling glitch, that is officially patched too. As soon as somebody disconnects during that kneeling phase, he decides to stand straight back up. So that kind of fixes that one. They also fixed a bug allowing players to remove the presence of Crota while using a Radiance Warlock's Fireborn ability. So the same thing that you used to use to cross the bridge by, you know, reviving at the last second, and that does not apply in this anymore. That one's out of the way too, so you can't do that and everybody on the team regenerate their health. It's also fixed a bug that made the Oversoul appear destroyed to some players in a fire team when it was actually still active. That's very, very important. I find that to generally happen, I'd say once a night when I'm doing, you know, 3 of those runs. It's very, very common for that to actually happen, so I'm glad that one's gone. I've raged at that one pretty hard a few times. Now, another big one, the Vault of Glass part. Now, the exotic weapons drop in the Vault of Glass are now level 32, so they're already the upgraded version. Before, if you were to go into the Vault of Glass, get something from the chest or from Atheon, it would be the 300 attack damage one. So, yeah, now it's actually fully upgraded. You're not going to need to take that item you get and then take it to Xur and upgrade it or anything like that. That's pretty exciting. Now, Crucible fixes, or I guess additions. They're not fixes because they haven't addressed those yet, because lol, duh. So, they're adding Asylum, the Anomaly, and the Burning Shrine maps to Clash and Control playlist rotations. I was expecting this to come, this move, seeing as how they separated Bastion and First Light and stuff like that. I thought that was a really bad idea, actually. I love those. But, so now you have those coming into the mix, and that's going to be exciting. It's going to kind of spice up Control and Clash, so I'm all for that. Those are smaller maps, which I think we have enough of those already with like maps like this one right here. So, there's that. Iron Banner is going to be returning in all of its glory, coming through the 13th and the 19th of January. So if you guys have yet to do so, make sure you get in there, upgrade your last words, your regimes, prepare for battle. So that's that, ladies and gentlemen. I will definitely keep you updated next Tuesday when this patch actually drops. I will give you guys the notes, including the information that is supposed to be coming with that when the hard raid is actually going to drop. So I expect it's got to be a Tuesday, and there's what, only another 2, maybe 3 Tuesdays in the rest of the month. So I mean, it's one or the other, you know what I mean? So thank you guys for your time. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, baby, and I will catch you in another video tomorrow, guys. Stay moist, man.